got a job offer while I was still in college, and I was down on Michigan Avenue doing advertising. Absolutely awful. So I quit after 1 year, and I've not worked for anyone since. Because I didn't get that deep into advertising, I became more of an illustrator, and that's the path that found me, I suppose. I always went to current events so that it would have to be something that couldn't be replaced by stock images. You know, it would have to be some new story that had to be illustrated. And that has helped me a lot. Luckily for me, my background was in design. And so I could design logos, and I ended up doing lots of billboards and ads and collateral material, and I really enjoy it. If I didn't do all that stuff, I wouldn't have survived. Be it teaching, designing posters, illustrating, or selling commissioned work, you know, fine art paintings, all of those things contribute to my income. If I just focused on one, would it blossom? I don't know. You know, it's the risk I'll probably take. My favorite stuff that's commercial is certainly like the Jewish Review of Books. For like 9 years now, I've been doing the covers. It's important editorial work. I feel good about it. It sort of bridges the gap between fine art and illustration. It's always topical, and it's pen and ink and watercolor, and I enjoy that, and I get paid well for it. I'm not one of those guys that someone would hire for my style and say, that's a one-of-a-kind style guy. I'm the guy that has 20 styles. I approach every scenario like a new project. Oftentimes, my favorite work is when I have no subject matter at all. It is kind of expressionistic, but it's also, the experiments are really based on exploiting the qualities of watercolor and just letting it do what it wants to do without trying to manipulate it too much. And when you do that, it does some explosively cool things that no other medium can even touch. My favorite pieces are when the watercolor did something really cool and I just had to sort of coax it and not overdo it and leave it alone and tilt the paper a little bit and let it do something cool. That's always cooler than anything I've ever painted. I like the spontaneity of watercolor and the ability to just experiment to no end with different, you know, with salt and spritzing water and mixing it with acrylic inks where they repel each other and create this sort of granular effect. It's really cool, all the textures and stuff you can get out of watercolor. Get to know it a little bit, and then it's so fun. And it's a transparent medium, so you can see everything that you've done. You can't erase, you can't paint over something in watercolor. Make the most out of a mistake is what it is. I mean, if you can just think about it really simply, like, okay, you want me to do a portrait of you. Okay, you want it to look like you. You know, so I've already got some really strict rules. When you've got those stipulations, it's hard to stay loose. And watercolor, when it's used boldly yet loosely, is when it explodes. If somebody's timid when they're singing a song, it's like, boo. Like the way it smells in the country. If you're painting with that same hesitation, it's gonna look like that. It's a strange thing. Yeah, what does artistic life bring me? It feeds me in a lot of damn ways, you know, and if all I had was a paycheck, like a lot of people, like I don't care about money that much, you know, like I don't want to freeze to death in a, you know, living in a cardboard box. It's, yeah, I don't know. You got to do it. You get through life the way you get through life. Certainly my goal is the next 20 years to just paint a lot. See where, call me in 15.
Just as soon as I can break free from the lights of the city.